Good evening, Hawk fans. We are here in Hamilton County for the third matchup for the Hawks in the Hamilton County Tournament, as we have Hawks and North City Cardinals come into the tournament with the same record as Gallatin County, 0-2. The Hawks are 1-3 on the season, but Coach Herman here with me. And Coach, if you take out that last game that the Hawks played against Hamilton County, they've had a pretty good streak of games going here in the first half of the season.
Oh yeah, the boys have played really hard this season. We have had a couple games where we've had a little bit of a rough start in the first quarter, but then we come back and make the battle through. That Edwards County game, that was an exciting game to watch. And if we could have stayed a little bit of foul trouble in the first half, then that could have been potentially a game changer for us. But we made a rally back in that second half and come down and cut it to a really close game. Like Coach Martin was saying, that right now both teams are 0-2. And Gallatin County lost Edwards County in the first night from 44-40. That same night, North City lost to Hamilton County 55-53. Both games were exciting games, up and down. North City could put some points up pretty quick. The second night on Wednesday, North City lost to West Frankfort 42-30. And then our own Gallatin County Hawks, we had lost to Hamilton County 56-30. So we go from game one on Monday night to Wednesday night game two. Different change in scoring. So I think it's going to be a fast-paced game. I think we have to play a lot of defense. Got to know where the shooters are.
And this North City program, one that started off the season really well, they brought in the defending GEC champion, Hardin County Cougars, who were undefeated in the conference last year. They came to North City, and the first game started off in their favor. North City pulling off the win, big win there for the first game of the season. That's got to be a shot of momentum into their arm. So here we have a non-conference game, but two great GEC programs, two teams that should be in the top half of the conference this year.
We're going to have the starters lined up. Pull off the starters for. Looks like the North City Cardinals first.
Featuring the North City infield Fighting Cardinals and the Gallatin County Hawks. Let's get the starting lineups first. For the Fighting Cardinals of North City,
Hey, this is senior guard, number 21, Garrett. He's a slasher and driver. Number 44, another senior. He's a three-point shooter and a Sexton. Next we have Connor Graves, that is number 40. He's a slasher, senior again. Number 10, Simmons. He's a rebounder and a slasher, another senior. And then lastly, number 30, we got Russell here. Once again, another senior. He is going to rebound, he's going to drive, and he's going to have the ball quite a bit for him. This is a senior-led team, and they got some kids come off the bench that are also seniors. Returning actually from last year's team that went 15-15, and North City's got some high hopes. Next, we have Gallatin County Hawks will be coming out wearing the white, the home team. As we know, we have Gallatin County that supports a younger staff. We have one senior that returns from last year, and then we're looking at a big junior and sophomore class. So we're going to be seeing the starting lineups for our junior and seniors coming out here in a second for Gallatin County.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Gallatin County Hawks. A 6'1" junior, number 5, Talon Smith.
Okay, so we have Talon Smith.
Number 10,
he's a
Jackson Hardy.
Swing guard. Our next junior we have Jackson Hardy, number 10. Point guard, swing guard.
Brendan Brown.
Then we have number 23, Brendan Brown, another junior.
6'1" senior, number 24, Jordan Montgomery.
Then we have number 24, we have Jordan Montgomery. He's also in fourth position in Hamilton for us. And then our big man is there, that's number 30, Max Rocket. And then our juniors, we have one We'll go back and tell you North City started last because we heard that you guys couldn't hear us very well. So North City started. They're going to be the away team. North City will be. And they're going to start number 10. This is Simmons. We got number 21 is Garrett. He's a point guard. He's going to have ball up. Number 30, we have Russell. Number 40, we have Brave. Number 4, number 44, hit 11 3-point line, Sexton. All 5 of those will be senior players. We also last year was able 15-15 the season last year. We returned all their starters back, and they like to push the ball. We have Gotten County coming back here with 4 juniors and 1 senior. And Coach Aller, it's our official team tonight. It's going to be Rob Prince, Steve Becker, and Kevin Lewis. We're excited to watch this basketball game. Mr. Martin and myself will be doing back and forth commentary of this game. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hawks will be in white, and we'll see you in golden and red. It's like no tip-off time.
Senior Jackson Carney will bring the ball up the court to the left side. Got North City in the zone. We'll see if the Hawks will be able to get some pressure. And that's a turnover for Gallatin County. Nice play by Brendan Brown there, Coach. Nice heads-up move.
Yeah, North City's being smart. They're trying to slow this game down on a 2-3 zone. The Hawks are going to have a lot of ball movement, a lot of movement to the feet.
Number 30, that'd be Owen Russell. Oh, nope.
Offensive foul.
Offensive charge here on...
Hold him dropping his shoulder. On Jordan Montgomery.
Brendan Brown on the call there. Well, Coach Lawler not going to be happy with that. If you've been following Hawk basketball this year, he's had a couple of rough games where the Hawks have been in some foul trouble early, and that has been a big thorn in his side, Coach. Nice offensive rebound there for North City. They turn the ball over. Alan Smith bring the ball up the court quick. Max Brockett working underneath. They get the ball out to him. Free throw line. Nothing out there. Back to Jackson Carney to set it back up. Coach Lawler barking calls over. He's got a free throw shot up for Max Brockett. No good. And that'll be off North City. Gallatin County basketball. Jordan Montgomery on the inbound. Nothing underneath. Take the ball out to the perimeter. Couple quick passes. There's a drive and a floater for Jackson Carney.
Sorry if it's kind of hard to hear here. We've got a lot of echo. We have had technical difficulties with last year. We had a unfortunate break-in video play on Monday night. So please bear with us. Looks like North City's going to go to their 3 set, which is access again. Coming around for 21 at the top of the key for shot. He's not going to shoot. Good job, Jason. Turning that off. Swing around, pulling the attacking 3. Jordan Montgomery. That's the push the ball. They get transition. Jordan Montgomery.
Jalen Healy at the line. His first one. All right. Couldn't get the shooter's roll on that one. River City scoreless. We are a little under 3 minutes in. Still a 2-0 game for Gallatin County. Allen Smith for 3. Rebound for Montgomery. Unlocked on that one. Gallatin County pressure here. City 3 passes and they're through it. Shot in the corner for this City. No good offensive rebound. Get the ball back out. Play set back up. Miscommunication on the part of North City. Let's get that pass back to Owen Russell. And nowhere to be found. Offensive struggle early here for the Hawks and the Cardinals, two EDC teams that we rivaled for top of the conference for Montgomery drives it in up from there. Jackson kind of splashing. Hawks have to Number 40 Graves, nothing was there. Garrett brings the ball up the court here. Back to Healy. Very talented freshman. Max Brockett gets beat underneath.
North City Graves just scored the bucket on pick and roll. We got Thomas Smith for 3. Not there, but Hawks fighting for battle. Garrett with the ball, fast break, pass over to Healy. North City misses it. And we have an offensive foul push off by number 7. Simmons when he went for the rebound. We have a 7-game lead. We got Gallatin County trying to run around and push the ball. Now we're denying through, and we get for a man press. Up to the top. Good cut off here. Falls loose. Backdoor cut. And Garrett missed the shot. The knife was after he had his roll right out. Vogel looks for the pass. Cut off by Gray. Good defensive effort by North City. Gallatin County ball underneath the goal. All through play, we cut through, we missed the first pass, we got Castlewood, ball fakes. Elliott Page bringing the ball back up top, number 40. Elliott Page cuts through, loses the ball, North City pushing, and we have a quick foul. Looks like Frankie Aiden. We'll check it to make sure it can be either Aiden or White. Looks like White goal will die.
Third.
So a man press, trying to keep the ball out of Healy's hands. Coach Johnson's really going in for freshman quick. Good steal by Aiden Coleman. Castlewood has the ball kicked. Elliott Page picks it up. Aiden Coleman has the ball. Playing back up to Elliott Page. Hawks are doing a lot of standing right now with the hustle ball movement. Healy puts a lot of pressure on. Pass it over to Wood. Back to Casey Steele. Ball fake. Gets Elliott Page for 3. Oh, this hit the top of the back. Out of bounds. We'll go back to North City. We have a 4-2 ball game with 2:25 to go in the first quarter, guys. Castlewood playing defense. Got number 30 here, Wilson. He loves bringing the ball up. Number 21. possession here. North City guarded that really well, tipped it out. That was a nice little quick score. And we have a Casey Steele over here is going to tie his shoes. We're getting a quick little break. North City has stayed with almost a whole lineup except for Jaden Healy. He did so quick. The Gals have now sent 10 guys in, and we have Jason coming back in.
1:54 left to go in the first quarter. 4-2 Hawk lead. Both teams offensive struggle trying to get something going here. We're looking key here to Casey Steele. Couple steps up the back. Good to see the 6'4" sophomore being used early here. There's a drive for North City, in and out. Some unlucky shots here for North City. Good looks, just in and out. Casey Steele, Jackson Carney over. Elliot Page, Justin Wood with the fake of the three. Nice move. And in and out. And we have a foul on the boat. We have a jump ball. Good hustle there by Aiden Jones. Steal the possession. And Talon Smith will come back in. Relieve Elliot Page. With the ball, makes the move, nice little pass under the goal, Russell in and out. Foul on Owen Russell there. Going for that offensive rebound, in that position. That's the first foul on Russell. Second on the team. 1:02 to go in the first quarter. Jackson Carney slowly brings the ball up across the half line. Over to Talon Smith, inside the case and steal. Gets Steele going. That's going to open up a lot of play for this team. Nice pass inside. Back out. Jim Jackson sends back to Healy, who he throws it away, and back and forth. They're going back. Another turnover from North City. 8-2 Hawk lead, 30.5 seconds. Let's see. Coach Lawler decides to hold for one. I would say he will not. Ball moving around the perimeter, looking inside the case and steal. See Coach Lawler really aggressive in these situations, and there's a three-point shot in and out. City brings the ball up the perimeter. Nice move by Castaneda here to get the steal. Long three.
Hey, we'll start the second quarter here. 8-2 ball game. We should have the ball. Jaden Healy in. Pass over to Garrett. They look for the handoff. Get back to Haley. Hawks playing great defense here, looking it open. Pass through. We have a new sub in the game. Jack Milton into the game. We got to tie it by Jordan Montgomery. Back to Gatton County basketball. We apologize for the sound, guys. We are right above the cameras, and it is loud. We're trying the best we can for the broadcast for you. Gatton County brings it pass. The half-court line, we're passing out to Talent Smith. Fort City is still something for their zone. They try to run and play. Oh, tip through. Tied up with Jordan Montgomery. I'll tell you what, Jordan first playing so up. He's getting a lot of loose ball. Ball goes to Fort City. Still continuing with our press. Back to a man press. We have it to Owen Russell. He handles the ball against any pressure situations. Handoff to our North City's other freshman, Avon Scala. Back through, and we have Jack Milton missing a bunny right under the goal. A lot of Hawk defenders here. Back to Russell. Back up top, Garrett. 4-3. North City, Garrett hits a three. That's one thing we don't want to do. We don't let him get hot. Jackson Carney attacks. Puts up, bank, miss. Rebound, Scala for North City. Right back to Garrett. Garrett's attacking through to the right side. Backdoor cut by Healy. Cut by Oak. Cuts through and draws a foul on the floor. Gatton County commits a foul on the floor, and that's going to be Jackson Carney with the foul. That's his first foul of the night. North City has the ball, hitting in the corner. Milton ball fakes. We got Healy with the ball up top. Pass over to Scala. Scala attacks, kicks out. Russell with the ball in the corner. Brendan Brown guarding. Max Brockett staying down. Jordan Montgomery putting high pressure up on the freshman. Almost causes a turnover. Cut through. Garrett with the ball, attacks. Good defense by Carney. Healy attacks through, passes back over to Milton. Milton attacks, spins, misses over the back on Owen Russell, going Gatton County basketball. Owen Russell now has two, so Coach Johnson has to go to his bench, and he's going to pull up a previous starter, Jackson Simmons, back into the ball game for North City. Talon Smith bringing the ball up. Looks like the Hawks are going for a high post action here. Trying to get a screen off the ball. North City's bringing their two guards up real high on pressure. Oh, spin through, Brennan Brown. Blocked by Simmons. Brown has the ball back. Attacked by Jackson Carney. Pass through. We got a foul on the floor. Nice attack. The Hawks are playing hard. Got to get every loose ball. That is Javen Garrett's first foul. Hawks taking the ball underneath the goal. We cut out for Talon Smith. Looking for it. Jackson Carney cuts through the middle. Pass to Brennan Brown. Ball fake. Gets fouled. We got a number of North City players that could be on. We'll find out here in a second who it was. Looks like it's going to be on number 31, Jack Melton. He is just a sophomore. We now have Brendan Brown shooting two shots. He shoots hard on that first one. Hopefully he softens this up and puts it in the hole. Coach Lawler's back with his starting lineup. He will be subbing out, though, here in a minute. Getting Casey Still will be coming back in the game. Brendan Brown for one more shot. Lane violation on Jordan Montgomery. In too soon, and Brendan Brown unfortunately hit the shot. We have to wave it off. So it's still an 8-5 ball game. We're sitting here for the last 2 minutes since we've had a score from North City and no score from Gatton County in this quarter. We're still trying to press. Got a man press. Jack Milton bringing the ball up. Max Brockett staying back, guarding the goal. Healy with the ball. Passes off to Garrett. Garrett back to Healy. We got a three in a row. Healy jumper. No. Jackson Carney rebounds. Bring the ball up. Look in the court. Let's see who's running the court. Carney attacks. We have a loose ball, goes over Jordan Montgomery to Talon Smith. Talon ball fakes, makes a nice pass to Casey Steele, stripped. Ball's loose, people diving. Casey Steele comes up with it, scores 2 points. North City has the ball, soft pressure right now. Max Brockett switches over, takes number 10. Ooh, look like some movement there, good box out. North City gets a loose ball, Healy for 3. Nails at top of the key. We have a 10-8 ball game with 4:39 to go in the game into the second quarter. Jordan Montgomery, unfortunately, takes an extra step. Coach goes back and sub. Looks like we're going to have Caston Wood, number 2, back in the game. Aiden Combs, number 33, back in the game. He's with Jackson Carney, he's with Jordan Montgomery, and he's with Casey Steele. North City gets the ball. Tags through. Oh, nobody boxed out, and we have a foul on Casey Steele. He hits the floor hard, but hopefully he's okay. I apologize for the early on, the audio that we had early on. I think part of it is due to our Wi-Fi, because I'm getting texts now that you guys can hear us, so hopefully it continues through. We have us a close ball game here, guys. It's 10-8 with 4:22 into the second quarter. North City ball. They're going to pass up, and they're going to look for 21 in the corner. Cut through. Oh, he shoots. Misses. Nobody boxes out. And North City has a chance and misses the opportunity to score there with Simmons. North City gets the ball back. Jack Milton misses again. And we have another foul on Casey Steele. That is 3 in a row that we did not box out on. And they have opportunity to score with the freshman at the line. Avon Scala coming through as a freshman, getting 2 shots. Coach Lawler wants to take a timeout, and he wants to tell the boys that we have to box out to win this game. Coach Martin, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, second chance opportunities for North City is going to keep them into this game. And not only is it going to be second chance box out, but whenever you have all the Hawk defenders then coming in after that defense, really nice play earlier by making the pass out to Jaden Healy, who's known as a fantastic three-point shooter. And when North City gets hot shooting the 3, this game can get out of hand pretty quick if the Hawks don't get themselves in position defensively and offensively. Had a couple turnovers in a row down here with the Hawks. We've had offensive foul, we've had turnovers, one travels, and just not being patient enough on the offensive end. Casey Steele had a ball knocked away here, so hopefully Gallatin County can get through the rough waters here. And basketball is just a game of runs, and North City's definitely one of those runs right now. First shot up, in and out. Avon Scala, 6'1" freshman, part of a fantastic group of 8th graders last year who performed very well at the state tournament for the junior high boys. He hits the second one. And the ball comes up the court quickly with Caston Wood, the sophomore, into Jackson Carney, the junior, in and out rebound. And that's put back up for Aiden Combs. A lot of young talent on this court here tonight with the freshman, sophomore, junior class. Both these schools have had their battles here in the junior high. Jordan Montgomery probably gets away with the foul. There's a shot under the goal, no good. Nice crowd on hand here, and they are loud and vocal on both sides. We got Jordan Montgomery in the corner for 2. Nice shot there for Jordan Montgomery. Senior puts the Hawks back up by 5, and that's going to be a foul on the floor for Caston Wood. That'll be Caston's first foul, and that's the 4th on the team. Next foul for Gallatin County in the next 3:19 will put North City on the line for 2. And Coach Lawler not very happy. Oh, he got away with a charge there. And that's another bucket for North City. Gallatin County gets the ball up the court quickly into Casey Steele. He's got some trouble in there, and he can't get it back up, and that'll be Aiden Combs going to the line. That looks like that'll be on Jackson Simmons. Nope, they Put it on Scala. And Aiden Combs hits one off the front of the rim. Combs, a very strong, powerful sophomore. Nice basketball player, incredible baseball player, and just all-around fantastic kid. And, man, look at that hustle to get his own rebound. That's just the kind of kid he is. Jordan Montgomery gets the shot blocked by Avon Scala. Nice pass inside to Melton with the left-hand shot. No good. Talon Smith brings the ball up the court for the Hawks across the timeline. Nice pass there for Aiden Combs, and we're going to get a foul. And you probably didn't see that because I was not very smooth with the camera on that one. That's my fault. Second foul on Jackson Simmons. Fifth on the team. 2:34 to go in the first half. Hawks have a 14-11 lead. Aiden back at the line, missed his first two, and just like the first free throw, off the front of the rim. Take a breath, young man. Relax and put this one in the hoop. And off the front of the rim, Jordan Montgomery, nice offensive board, puts it back up, no good. Cason Steele hustling after the ball. Get it out, set it back up, but it's not stolen. Healy on the fast break. And North City back to within 1 point. And we've got a foul on Garrett here. Jackson Carney will go to the line to shoot two. 16 foul. Second foul on Javen Garrett. Hawks have struggled from the free throw line early. Jackson Carney, see if some of that junior leadership can show through. Off the back of the rim and no good. Talk about a gamer. Jackson Carney's a kid who has improved dramatically over his time here in high school. A kid that Coach Lawler puts a lot of faith and trust in late in the game. Off the back of the iron again, tipped by Cason Steele, but he tips it to Avon Scala. Freshman who's pulling in a lot of points. Garrett no good, and that'll be out of bounds on Cason Steele. And Coach Lawler and Coach McGuire not very happy about that call. Definitely questioning Rob Wood's vision on that one. Nice steal by Jordan Montgomery, takes it away. And Kevin Lewis not doing Coach Lawler any favors either.
North City taking the ball underneath the basket. Cuts out. Graves, he's been quiet, and he travels. Good defense by Jordan Montgomery. Jordan has guarded Graves really well because he is one of their scorers. So it goes back to Gallatin County basketball. We have Jackson Carney taking the ball out. He's going to be passing to Talon Smith. Back to Jackson Carney. Bring the ball up. Going to Jordan Montgomery. Ball fake, Cason Steele. Swing the ball reversed. We got Talon Smith with the ball. Fakes through. Gives the steal under the goal. Rolls out. Scald rebound. Passes over to Garrett. Garrett's bringing the ball up. Passes over. Pass over to Healy. Healy attacks the goal. Ball fakes. Takes Smith up. No good. Smith attacking through. Giving to Jackson Carney. We got some running. Head up. Coming in traffic. Oh, forces one between Steele's legs. And now Graves has the ball. He looks up. He overthrows it to Jack Melton. Ball goes out of bounds. And when it's Gallatin County basketball. Score is 14-13 with 1:21 to go in this second quarter. Jackson Carney bring the ball up. Over to Jordan Montgomery. Oh, that was a risky pass. Talon Smith attacks. Throws over Cason Steele. Ball fakes. Shoots. Rolls in. Two. Cason Steele. We have Garrett attacking quick from North City. We haven't seen this much tonight. Off of the press. Over to Scala. Over to Milton. Ball fakes. Back over to Graves. He's attacked. Up to Milton. Top of the key. Hits it for two. Jackson Carney the ball. Backdoor cut. Oh! Jordan Montgomery slips right through his hands. Nice look, just slipped right through his hands. We got Brennan Brown coming in for Aiden Combs with 35.6 to go. 16-15 ball game, 35.6. Full court press. Talon Smith's putting good pressure on the freshman. Jackson Carney lets it slide through. And Jack Milton's bring the ball up. Hastings still back guarding basket, now up on ball. Avon Skull attacks, kicks out. Back over to Graves. Looks like Garrett wants the ball. They can't get the ball to him. Carney did a good job protecting. Skull attacks through the middle, wide open. Blows the layup, got a rebound. Attacking through with 12 seconds, loses the ball. Brennan Brown over to Scala, loses the ball, picks it back up. Milton with the ball, attacking through, kicks out Graves. We don't need him to hit this. He does. 3. Buzzer's over. Connor Graves been quiet through this game, but hits a big one for North City and puts Gallatin down by 2 going into half. The current score is 16 for Gallatin, 18 for North City. This is North City's first chance to actually lead us tonight, and they have that lead after Connor Graves hits a 3 right at the buzzer. The Hawks are coming in to the locker room. Got to have some communication about our transition defense right now. We've got to watch a dribble drive attack too. Coach Martin, what do you think?
Yeah, that's been a big problem here in this second quarter, and just some offensive inefficiency. Just had some shots that kind of rattled in and out, and I believe we missed 5 or 6 free throws in a row there here in second half of the second quarter. Hit half of those, and you're right back on top. So Gallatin County going to have to take a deep breath, do some concentration on these free throws, and put a little bit of arch on some of these, Coach. Some of these are hitting right off the back of the rim, right off the front of the rim. Free throws win you and lose you close games. Martin Duffy always said the free throws. Don't blame the referees, blame the free throws. So we see that a little bit too much. So we're going to take a break here for a few minutes, and we'll give you a few words from our sponsors and be back for the second half.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pinboards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legions, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legions, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, Class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks athletics.
Okay, everybody, we're back for Gallatin County basketball for the second half of Gallatin County versus North City, happening in 1 minute. Gallatin County's coming out of the locker room. Coach Lawler has had a talk with the boys. Boys have played hard. We've had a few shots not fall through, but like I said, we got a rebound. We've had segments where North City's had 3 or 4 rebounds in one possession, and we just can't let that happen. That's hurting us. Both teams came into this tournament right now. Both are 0-2. So both teams are looking for their first win, and both being conference opponents with each other would probably love to see who could top each other off. And we're going to be playing here in about 35 seconds. Looks like North City's going to go back out with their starting 5, which were all seniors. In case you couldn't hear earlier, those starting 5 looking at number 10, Jackson Simmons, number 21, Javen Garrett, number 30, Owen Russell, number 40, Connor Graves, and number 44, Caden Sexton. Those were all senior-led team by North City. And then they brought in a sophomore. That would be Melton. They brought in 2 freshmen, Healy and Scala, for the first half. And it looks like the Gallatin County Hawks are going with our same starting lineup. We have 24, Jordan Montgomery, 5, Talon Smith, 10, Jackson Carney, 23, Brennan Brown, and number 30, Max Brockett. Gallatin County ball starting off. We have Jackson Carney passing over Talon Smith. Ball fakes, looks at Jordan Montgomery, a long pass. Hawks are just passing the ball back and forth. We have a gap there. Ooh, we didn't isolate the gap. Pass up Max Brockett. Back up to Jackson Carney. Come through, and a lot of traffic. Ball's on the ground. Ball's still on the ground. Fighting for it. Carney comes over it. Ball goes on the ground again. Shot goes up. Off, number 30, Owen Russell. Back to Gallatin County basketball. Gallatin County's going to step in a box formation here. Come against his zone. Cutting through. Looking at it. Not there. Oh, Max Brockett wide open. Misses the shot underneath the goal. Pushed by Simmons. Passes back up to Graves. Graves goes over to Russell. Russell ball fakes. Back over to Simmons. Carney's doing a good job trying to keep that ball out of Garrett's hands. Back to Garrett finally. Hawks are back in that man defense. Garrett open for 3. Misses. Talon Smith with the ball. Pushing through the left side. Come back middle. Slows it down. Max Brockett sets the screen. Pass over Jordan Montgomery. We attack the scene by Talon Smith. Gets to the lane. Blocked by Russell underneath the goal. Back to Gallatin County basketball.
Jordan Montgomery with an inbound. Talon Smith in the corner, in and out. Rebound North City, bringing the ball up the court. Has a man in the corner, number 40, Connor Graves. Back to Graves, looking inside, nothing there. Nice move and defensive pressure by Gallatin County. Can't get the steal. Back to Graves, who dribble drives, puts up the shot, in and out. Both teams tonight have had 6-8 shots at least that have looked like they were going to go in and just rim out. A little too much spin on the ball. Max Brockett looking inside here, hoping to have a shot to get some action inside. There it is, and he hits it. I believe that's 4 points for Brockett. And 18-18, 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Nice defense, Jordan Montgomery, but he does get the foul call. Little too close. Steve Bethel hands the ball into North City. Got a cutter, nothing there. Back in the corner. Drives in for Graves, and he's going to be fouled. That'll be Max Brockett. First foul on Max Brockett. Shot is up in and good. North City takes the lead back. Connor Graves putting the Cardinals back on top. Second one up off the back of the rim. And North City just getting inside, playing tough. And North City fans not happy with the no call there. We'll take what we can get on our end. Grace with the steal. Russell with the ball over to Graves. Down to Sexton. In the corner to Russell. And we're going to get a foul call. No, out of bounds. Thought we might have got a little too much body there with Brendan Brown. Caston Wood checking in for Jackson Carney. Sophomore brings the ball up the court. To the right to Montgomery. Over to Talon Smith, looking inside, there's nothing there. Looking for the cutter, nothing. Max Brockett muscling in and out. Quick movement by the Cardinals. Wood goes to the ground, gets back up. Jordan Montgomery with a nice ball deflection, and that'll be Gallatin County basketball. That'll be the foul first on the half. First and third quarter here for the Cardinals. Simmons picks up his third. Hawks bring the ball over to the left side, moving it around the perimeter. Back inside high post to Max Brockett. Inside to Brendan Brown, makes the pass, and good thing Talon Smith was able to get to that one. Brown over to Smith. Loses the dribble, Jordan Montgomery with the ball. Ball inside to Brockett, and it's knocked away. Cardinals drive and get the bucket. That was Garrett. Javian Garrett, the senior. Like to have the foul call, but he gets the bucket anyway. Jordan Montgomery drives in, and the senior off the bucket. Off the glass, gets the bucket. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. There's a shot off the front of the rim, and we're going to get a foul call. Possibly on Jordan Montgomery there. 30, Max Brockett. Must have had a push-off on that one, Coach.
Yeah, so we're going to make a transition here. We're going to go with Cason still in the ballgame for Max Brockett. Tighten up through here. Looks like we have Garrett passing. Oh, try to go for a lob for Simmons. Wasn't there. Good defense by the Hawks. Brendan Brown gets the ball and out of bounds. Oh, stays North City basketball. They're calling off for Brown. That was good defense by the Hawks. Prevented that lob. There's going to be a lob there for Simmons. Russell taking the ball out of bounds on the sideline. Cason still guards well. Ooh, North City almost turns it over. Caston Wood is guarding. Over here to Sexton. Back over to Graves. Back to Garrett. Garrett's attacking through. Scoop layup. Blocked by Cason Steele. Pushing the ball. Oh! Led too fast. Russell for two. Rolls out. We got Talon Smith going through traffic. It looks like we're going to have a foul on Javen Garrett. Loose ball foul, Javen Garrett. That's his third. That's big for North City right here. He handles the ball for him quite a bit in the half-court set. He's only got 5 points, but he's a key piece. Over to Jordan Montgomery. Oh, down to the post. Popped away by Russell. Garrett's bringing the ball back with North City. Castlewood Garden. Over Russell. Russell attacking. Good cut off. Cason still good job. We got Sexton with the ball up top. Sexton the three-point shooter. Talon Smith's guard him tight. Simmons attacks to go through the middle. Misses the layup. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball. Clears it through. Gives it to Castlewood. Castle brings it to the left side of the court. Brendan Brown going to set a screen. We don't take the screen. Castlewood catches the ball over Talon Smith. Talon Smith attacks. Cuts back door. Brendan Brown for two. Nice pass there. Nice score. We have a 22-21 ball game with 2:27 to go in the third quarter. Defense by Castlewood almost gets a steal. Talon Smith pops it loose, gets the ball. He's pushing to the right side. He's got Montgomery up. Montgomery has the ball. He's attacking under the goal. Makes a spin move. Over to Talon Smith for three. Oh, in and out. Casey Steele rebound. Up two. It's good. Gallatin County's up 24-21. They're putting the ball in Garrett's hands. They're trying to slow down. He's attacked through the middle, and they're going to get a timeout here by Coach Johnson for North City. We have a timeout. Looks like we're taking a full timeout here, guys. So I'm saying that Coach Johnson right now is trying to talk to his North City Cardinals and tell them to slow down a little bit. Let's run a play. Coach Lawler's right on the ground. He's intense. He's talking to his kids. He's loving how they're playing. He's telling them to keep attacking, keep attacking. The backdoor cuts are working for the Gallatin County Hawks right now. Remember, both teams are currently 0-2 into the tournament, so they're both looking for this first win. So we have two conference teams battling out at a ball game, 24-21, with a minute 56 to go in the third quarter. Coach Martin, what's your thoughts?
Well, Coach Herman, last night your Hawks, Junior Hawks, had confrontation with Polk County, a team that also put on a 2-3 zone. And one thing I like about what the high school Hawks are doing here, they're not settling for a lot of threes. We're seeing a lot of attack, a lot of ball movement, something I know that you've been working with your junior high team and something you'd like to see them do as well. So got to be happy that we're not settling for a lot of three-point shots here. We're taking the high percentage shots and trying to put ourselves in a position to win. And North City inbounds the ball, minute 53 to go. Moving the ball to the right side, looks inside, nothing, dribble drive, back top of the key is Healy. Move the ball to the left side, back to Healy. Graves at the free throw line, no foul call. We got a ball out of bounds. Gallatin County will have possession. And some North City fan behind us does not agree with Robbie Prince. He may be a Republican, but he doesn't agree with Robbie's calls on the court. And there's a nice left-handed move by Case and Steele. Case and Steele has really been coming alive here in this second half. Coach Lauder's got to love what he sees out of him. Caston Wood with some nice defense here. Put the pressure on North City. And Casey gets beat on the inside there. Graves for two. Gets North City back to within 3 points. We are under a minute to go in the third quarter. Talon Smith gets the ball stolen from him by the freshman Jaden Healy. Russell with the ball in the corner. Back to Healy. And Russell to tie it up. And no good. Rebound by Graves here. Looks at the ball on the outside. He cuts right down the baseline. Russell on the left side. Healy wide open for three. And he doesn't miss many of those. 27.5 seconds to go in the third. We are back to a tie ball game, 26-26. Coach Herman alluded early in the game, it's going to be a defensive struggle. Both teams are going to have to really play defense to win this ball game. And they're going to have to play hard. Next 27 seconds and then 8 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Inside 20 seconds, Jackson Carney over to Aiden Combs. Back to Carney looking inside, nothing there. Caston Wood thought about his shot, decided better against that one. Hawks looking for one final shot. Caston drives in, gets the ball to Cason Steele, who scores again to give the Hawks a 28-26 lead. Cason Steele has been a big factor here. 14 points for Cason Steele in the game, 14 to the 28. You can be a social studies teacher. You don't have to be a math teacher to know that Cason Steele scoring half the points, Coach. That's exactly what you want to see in a game like this. You want to see the sophomore come in and take control, get that defense to start to collapse possibly, maybe open up some shots on the outside in this fourth quarter.
Cason's done a great job trying to seal inside, but part of the credit goes to our guards. Our guards are attacking these seams right now, and then as they attack, Cason's doing a good job sealing the guy. They're dropping off the Cason and giving him some easy buckets, and that's working good. Cason's busting his tail on the rebounds right now, and it's showing up. 14 points for Cason still. The Hawks right now, 28-26 ball game. One transition defense that we have to work on for the Hawks is not getting too deep. As North City penetrates attacks, then they kick out, and you've got to watch out for those guards like Healy and like Garrett. They like to hover around that three-point line, and they can hit it. There's no doubt about it. Looks like the Hawks are going to come out in the fourth quarter with Jacob Montgomery. We have Jackson Carney. We have Cason Steele, Castlewood, and Aiden Combs. North City's going to go with their starters, excluding we have Jaden Healy. Ball's over to Simmons. Simmons looking through. We're guarding tight. Garrett breaks loose for two. Ties it up. Castlewood bring the ball down to the right side. They caught us on a high screen roll. Cason Steele catches the ball. Pins. Oh. Catch for a traveling call. You have to give credit to Owen Russell. He did guard that really well. The Hawks with the steal. Jackson Carney under the goal. Kicks out. Combs. Montgomery gets fouled under the goal. He's going to be shooting two. Carney had a good defensive possession there on our press. Free throws are going to be key in this game. We've missed a lot of free throws early, and coming down to the wire, this game is tied up with Jordan missing one. We need to hit free throws. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, I don't have a book in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that's probably around 7 free throws in a row that we've lost. And we hit one there. Montgomery puts us back on top. That's a 29-28 game. North City bringing the ball across half court here. And no shot there. Ooh, picks up the pass. Healy inside to Simmons, outside here to Russell. Aiden Combs putting pressure on him. Back in Garrett's hands. He's guarded by Caston Wood. And he loses it, but gets possession back. Jackson Carney leaves his man, Jaden Healy. Rebound by number 30, Owen Russell. And we're going to get a loose ball foul. I believe that one's going to be on Aiden Combs here. Combs picks up his first. Each team with one foul early on in the fourth quarter. Nice screen move here. Healy got open. Not good enough for a shot, though. Garrett with the ball. Being guarded by Caston Wood. Coming off a screen here. He's picked up and takes a shot, and that's in. With a circus shot. That does enough. North City back on top by one. 6.5 to go. Close ball game here. The fans are getting into it. We've got the bottom here behind the benches are filled in. And I'd say about half of them on the far side as well, too. And there's a three. No good. Outlet pass. Ooh, a lot of contact there, and Cason Steele's going to get called with a foul by Steve Bethel. And that'll put Jackson Simmons to the line to shoot two. Coach Lawler's going to ask a few questions here. Bethel saying he got him on the hand. Surprise, surprise. Coach Lawler not in favor of that call. And back to the rim on the first free throw by Jackson Simmons. And we'll have Cason Steele coming out as well as Aiden Combs. Got a little blood on the jersey, yeah. Coach Herman is right. That'll put in Talon Smith and Jackson Carney along with Jordan Montgomery, Caston Wood. Aiden Combs will stay in the game. He just walked over to see what was going on maybe. Looks like we're going to get maybe a blood jersey here, Coach. Second free throw's good. 31-29.
Yeah, they're sending Cason Steele to the locker room to go change his jersey real quick. Got some blood on the jersey top. We'll get him back in a minute. Carney driving through, cleared out. Misses two. Montgomery, slips through his hands. We have Owen Russell attacking through over to Garrett. Garrett's underneath right here to the right side. Guarded good by Wood. Over to Healy. Over to Simmons. Montgomery guarding tight. Garrett breaks loose for a wide open three. Nails it. We're getting too low on that. We can't let them have those threes. We're working hard. We're trying to stop penetration, but then they kick out. Garrett's hit a couple of these. Healy's hit one. These are things that we're going to have to work on trying to stop. We have a full timeout. Score is Gallatin County 29, North City 34. Hawks are playing well, guarding tight. We got to have some shots that fall for us. But we've got to cover that three-point shot. We got to know where Garrett's at. He's a kid you do not want to let get hot. Both teams will be playing tomorrow for the Saturday games. Looks like Gallatin County tomorrow will play at 10 o'clock against Wayne City. They are an exciting team to watch. They have a guard that can just flat out score. And it looks like North City will play at the 1 o'clock game against Edwards County. And then Gallatin County comes back again 5 o'clock against West Frankfort to end their tournament play. So tomorrow on Saturday, Gallatin County will play Wayne City at 10. Gallatin County will play Wayne City at 10. And then Gallatin County will come back at 5 o'clock, and they will play West Frankfort to finish out their nightcap on the Hamilton County tournament. Gallatin County basketball at half court. Jackson Carney coming up for it. Pass over to Townsmith. He's wide open for three. Rolls out. Carney with the good rebound. Tied up by Healy. Jump ball called by Steve Bethel. Is going to say Gallatin County basketball. We have 5:22 to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to have Castlewood inbound the ball. We're going to set in a box formation. Rotating through. Top of key. Combs. Castlewood. Ball fakes. Pass over to Combs. North City guards as well in the three-point perimeter. We get a foul by Healy with a hand check. That puts 5:13 on the clock. Both teams have two team fouls this quarter. That could come in big, as it is a 29-34 ball game. North City's up by 5. Steele's back in. If you notice, he's going to wear number 11 now. So watch throughout for Steele. He's back in wearing number 11. Smith for three at the top. Misses out again. Castlewood fight for the rebound on the floor. Over to Russell. North City ball. They're pushing. Graves. Outlets to Simmons. Simmons attacks baseline. Gets under the goal. Guarded well by Montgomery. Still gets the ball. Remember, he's wearing number 11. Pushes over. Townsmith attacking. Layup and on the floor foul. We're going to be taking the ball out of bounds. That was a nice attack by Townsmith. And that could be on number 21. That is huge for Gallatin County because that is Garrett's fourth foul, and he has been hurting us here lately. He currently also has 12 points for North City. Under the basket is Steele, 2 points. Nice pass by Montgomery. Steele with the slip and under 2. Here we go. Down to a 3-point ball game. Healy attacking through. Penetrate. Misses by Simmons. We got a rebound pushing up from Carney. Carney passes over. Little wide on that pass. He had Talon Smith setting up for a 3. We got a little excited on it, but that's all right. We got to play some defense, get the ball back. Tighten up the pressure on this press. Cason still comes up. They give the ball to Javen Garrett. That is their leading scorer right now, 12 points. He attacks through and hits 2 under the goal. Castlewood pushing the ball. Jackson Carney to the right side of the court. He looks up. He's going to reset. Let's see if we can set us up a play. We're down 5 right now, 31-36. Gallatin County basketball. Jackson Carney top of the key. Running SIC. Come off of it. Not there. Cross court. Talon Smith attacks and gets hammered by Simmons. We have Talon Smith at the line shooting 2.
And with the 14th foul, Gallatin County for the next 3:53 will be at the line shooting 2. on any foul. We have struggled mightily from the line. Talon Smith's first one is up and good. We had been 1 for our previous 8. Smith with the second shot on the way. And that one's money. Back to a 3-point game for the Hawks. Gallatin needs a stop here. Get a score, put some pressure back on these Cardinals, and the ball slips away from Garrett. Hawks not able to get anything on that one. Back over to Garrett. Coming off a screen, a moving screen there, but screen nonetheless. And that's going to be a timeout. Timeout for Coach Johnson. And that'll be a full timeout. Gallatin finds themselves down 33-36. 3:25 to go. And it's going to take a couple defensive stops and some more efficiency on the offensive end. Coach Lawler barking out some orders over here to the Hawks. Coach McGuire getting right in there with them. Coach, what are you telling your kids if that's you here in the huddle?
Right now, we had a chance to scout this on Monday night, and I'm going to say all the games here were exciting. And at the 3-minute mark, all games had a chance to come back and take a lead. So I'm telling them, guys, you have plenty of time here. You're only down 3. That's a 1 or 2 possession ball game for us. We just got to get a stop and get a quick, easy score. And so we're just taking our time here, playing hard-nosed defense. Got to know where your shooters are for North City. You have to know where Garrett's at. He is leading their team with 14 points. We definitely want to look at attack and try to get that ball to steal. He is our team leader right now with 16 points on the board. Remember that Cason still is wearing number 11, different than his normal jersey because he had blood on it earlier on. So they're going to go back to the Cardinal, or we call it the elbow rotation, and they're going to be looking for Garrett to pass the ball in. Good defense by the Hawks, makes them throw it to the top of the key to Healy. Healy's got a clear out, coming through. Oh, but had a turnover there. Good defense by the Hawks. Talon Smith's guarding Healy. Healy attacks off that pick and roll. Pass over to Graves. Graves for 3. Big shot for North City there. Gallatin County basketball. We have Talon Smith passing back and forth between Kearney and out of Caston Wood. Trying to get the ball to Cason Steele, and I've got to say Russell's guarding him well inside. Kearney's up top, passes over to Talon Smith. Trying to get an isolation here for Steele. Smith for 3, rolls out again. Man, he has been close on 3 or 4 of those shots. It's rolled out. Gray's attacking through, stops. Steele on the floor, ball loose again. Talon Smith hustling like crazy. And ball is going to get changed to go to North City. They're going to call that ball out on Talon Smith. I think the officials are going to check and make sure that everything's good. They all agree that it is going to North City basketball. 2:33 left to go, and they changed the possession of that one shot from a 3 to a 2, and now it is a 33-38 ball game. They said that Grace had his foot on the line on that long shot. Oh, cutting through, Javen Garrett. Slice and dice, but missed the shot. Hawks are attacking through. Talon Smith at the top. Over to Steele. Ball's on the floor. He attacks. And looks like we get a foul. So that means Cason Steele will be shooting at the line. Once again, free throws are going to be key for this at the remainder of the game. 5-point game, 33-38. It's an exciting game. We want to see the Hawks win, but we love seeing action like this. A battle between the GEC tournament type of contenders here.
And the first shot up for Steele is in. Back to a 4-point game. If you're wondering about the foul situation for Gallatin County, Cason Steele has 3. Everybody else in the court has 1. Steele dribbles and will be taking his second shot. It's up and it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Jordan Montgomery will pick up his second foul. For North City, they have 2 guys that are in foul trouble. 21, Javen Garrett, who's got 4, along with number 10, Jackson Simmons. A couple other starters with 2. So North City has gambled here this fourth quarter, and it has paid off. Caston Wood, with some nice defense there. And he gets beat, and the shot up and no good. Wood with the rebound. He's going to push and pull it out, and that's a good idea. Inside, Jackson Carney, no good short. Carney puts it up long, no good. And another shot, 3 chances in a row. 3 bunnies in a row. You're right, Coach Herman, and we can't get one to fall. That'll be a foul on Casey Steele. And like we said earlier, he had 3, he's now got 4. Timeout. Coach Jordan Johnson for the North City Cardinals. He has 2 timeouts left. Gallatin County with 3, minute 49. Wouldn't be surprised to see each of those timeouts used the rest of this fourth quarter here. Hawks found themselves down 6. They brought it back to within 4. But at this point in the game, it's going to take defensive stops. They cannot afford North City to come down and score and get themselves back down 2 or 3 possessions. If you've seen the way we've shot tonight, relying on the 3 late in the game is something that we just can't afford to do. We need defensive stops, and we need to be driving in, opening up shots, trying to make the best decision we can without turnovers and trying to get those easy shots under the basket. Last possession, missing 3 in a row really hurt us there. If we can make that into a 2-point game, Coach, that really changes the complexity of everything that goes on.
Yeah, if we can get a score, that would put a lot of pressure on North City. Right now they have the ball, and we're going to full court press. We have Aiden Combs staying back a little bit. They're going to fake long, or going to come up. Right back to Russell, bringing the ball up. Pass over to Graves. Steals guarding Graves. They get the ball in Healy's hands. Healy's attacking on Jackson Carney. Picks up, and they get the ball over to Simmons. Simmons back up to Russell. They're going to toss it back and forth, and we're going to play tough defense here. They're going to toss back and forth. Graves has the ball up top. Casey steals up, and Healy steals it. Back over to Russell, back over to Simmons. Simmons gets fouled by Jordan Montgomery, and that puts us at 5 team fouls. So now they will be shooting 2 shots. Remainder of the game, both teams will have 2 shots at the foul line at any foul. I guarantee at halftime, Coach Lawler was talking about the fact that we had to box out and get rebounds. And then that last possession the Hawks had, we did that. We got 3 opportunities and missed 3 bunnies, just rolled out all 3 times. But these are things that we've got to seal on in this last minute 20. So first shot was no good by Simmons. One more, and he hits this one. It's a 5-point game. North City up by 5. Jackson Carney taking the ball up the court. Coach Lawler's calling out a play. Looks like he's calling out a screen and roll. We got a layup opportunity, and they're calling a charge on Steele. They're saying he dropped his shoulder. Steele now has fouled out. Gallatin County's leading scorer at 17 points has now finished the game with still 1:09 to go. That was a nice play. Wish we could have just done a little catch and dump down. But unfortunately, they called him for dropping his shoulder. That was a good defensive effort by North City. Looks like Elliott Page is in the ball game. Coach is trying to go for some speed and some steals here. We have a defensive confusion. Now we'll pick back up. Good hustle by Castlewood. But North City contains the ball. We got Garrett with the ball coming through. We got Graves. Brings it back up top. Gallatin's got to get up, put pressure on. Over to Russell. Ball fakes, so they leave Russell. He brings it up to Graves. Aiden Combs guarding tight. 49 seconds to go. We got to get up. Got to get up, get a steal. We're going to have to get a foul, boys. Garrett drives through. Russell attacks. He's going to bring it back up. Oh, we got a trap. Trap in the corner. Timeout by Coach Johnson. With 37.4 seconds to go, Gallatin's down 5. North City's playing smart right now. They're weaving the ball, trying to keep it out of Gallatin County's opportunities to get a trap. Gallatin did get them where we wanted, and they were able to call timeout, and that leaves North City with 1 timeout left. Gallatin still has 3. Gallatin is down 5 points with 37.4 seconds to go. We're going to let Coach Martin here finish this game.
And Coach Lawler right off the bat was telling his kids, you've got to guard tight. Look at the clock, 37.4 left. We've got to be aggressive on the defensive end here. And I think Coach Herman would agree, when the shot clock comes in here next year or two, these stall tactics late in the game will not be able to work. These offenses are going to have to be able to function and still take shots. And there's a nice foul by Aiden Combs. That'll be his second. And that'll put Sexton at the line, Caden Sexton. Good three-point shooter. Let's see if he can hit some free throws here. Hawks would like to see him miss both of those. And off the back of the rim. So it's at least going to stay a 2-possession game. Brown and Smith will come back in. Combs and Elliott Page will step off. If the Hawks get the rebound here, they do not have to shoot a 3. We are not at that point yet. Quick transition, though, and they're going to have to get a quick 2. Second shot is in. Again, we don't need a 3. We just need to make some kind of score. There's a nice drive by Jackson Carney. He'll pick up the foul. He'll be at the line. And Robbie Prince holds up 2 4s. And that'll be a foul on Caden Sexton. He was the one that was just shooting those 2 free throws, and he picks up his first foul. 27.1 left, and Carney hits the front end to put the Hawks back to within 5. We need to hit this second one and set up a press. Carney's second shot is in, and we get a timeout here. And that'll be from Coach Lawler. And he's going to take a 30. 27.1 to go, 4-point ball game. Fans have got their money's worth, that's for sure. And we'd like to thank everybody for joining us here on Hawk Network, and thanks to the Gallatin County Athletic Boosters for allowing us to come up here to McLeansboro on a cool Friday evening, be able to give you guys a taste of Gallatin County Hawk basketball, those who can't make it up here. The Athletic Boosters do a lot to promote sports here in Gallatin County, and we're thankful for this opportunity. And shout out to the Gallatin County cheerleaders who've done a fantastic job tonight as well. They don't always get the pat on the back and the encouragement that the basketball boys do, but we appreciate them and what they do to get the crowd involved and try to pep up the team. So good job by the Hawk cheerleaders and their sponsors. Quick foul here, less than 1 second taken off the clock, 26.2. And that'll be on Caston Wood, his second foul. And back to the free throw line is Javen Garrett. He's going to hit the first. Garrett's put up 15 tonight. He is the leading scorer for North City. Second one up. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Talon Smith. He brings the ball up the court. There's Caston Wood, a contested 3, and it's just long. And that'll be a foul. Looks like on Jackson Carney. We'll see what Steve Bethel's got to say about that. With 17 seconds to go, it is on Jackson Carney. Second team foul for him. Second foul, personal foul for Jackson Carney. Healy, a fantastic freshman 3-point shooter. Got a feeling he's going to be good at this free throw line as well. Bends his knees, first shot up. It rattles in. One more for North City would put it at a 3-possession game, and Coach Johnson's got his players back in defensive position. They'll gladly give up that rebound, and that'll be Brendan Brown that gets it. And that'll be a quick push by Jackson Carney. There it'll be 2. We get a timeout again for Coach Lawler. Back to within 4, 11 seconds to go. At this point, it's going to take a turnover. North City's done a pretty good job of shooting these free throws. At this point, they can trade 1 for 2 with 11 seconds to go and still be in good shape. Coach, do you think that Coach Lawler will come out in a full court man press? You think he might come up with some kind of trap? What's your thoughts? You've coached with Coach Lawler a long time.
Yeah, first thing he's talking right now is don't let Garrett catch the ball. That is their leading scorer. That is the guy they've went to here in this last fourth quarter part. And we are double teaming him. Don't let it catch. Try to get that ball in someone else's hands like Sexton's hands, and then foul quick, foul quick. Stop that clock. Let's hope they miss a free throw. Let's box out and let's push. Try to score quick. Don't worry about that 3. Let's push the ball and try to score 2.
And we're not looking to guard the inbounder, right, Coach Herman? You're one that does not want to guard the inbounder.
No, right now, like I said, it looks like Coach Lawler is going to do what I talked about here. Going to double team, trying to keep that ball out of Garrett's hands, and then look, Talon Smith's ready to guard that second one coming through. They go for Healy. Castonwood tries hard for Garrett, and unfortunately he does catch it. Caston has to then foul, and Castonwood now has 3 fouls. This time of the game, we don't worry about really how many fouls we have individually. We got to stop that clock, and unfortunately we fouled one of their better shooters for the night. North City does not take a chance of fouling anybody by taking everybody off the line. They have a lot of confidence in their senior leader here, and he connects, unfortunately. He has played really well tonight. He's got 16 of their points, and when it got tight, he put the ball in his hands. One more. He's hit them both. Now we're going to push the ball quick. We're going to have to go for a quick score. Montgomery for 3. Air ball. North City rebounds, and this is going to get dribbled out. Game is now over. North City receives their first win during this tournament play. They are now 1-2. Gallatin County falls to 0-3, and both teams will play Saturday. We'll discuss that again when the times will be played. Teams are coming through, shaking hands, congratulating each other, and the Hawks are looking down, thinking that was one that we could have had here. You got to give props to North City going to their senior, and he did lead at the free throw line with number 21 that's Garrett having 17 points. Kaysen still fouled out with 17 points. Gallatin County played hard. Our next leading scorer was Jackson Carney with 8 points, and our guards had a hard time hitting some outside shots. Most of our guards were staying right around 5 points or under, and we just had a hard time. We missed a lot of threes tonight. They just rolled in and out. Normally the Hawks would hit those.
Well, it's hard to see a game that's decided by 6 points when we miss, I would say, Coach, probably at least 6, 7, 8, 9 free throws, somewhere there, at least 6. I know pretty sure we missed 6 in a row at one point. You hit half of those, you're right back in the game. That changes North City's perspective on things. We don't have to foul right off the bat. North City doesn't have to go to the line, and they connected on those free throws. Fourth quarter especially, North City looked really good at the line. Gallatin County just had a ton of shots that spun out tonight, and you're going to have nights like that, but we had some good looks early on, looked really aggressive, and you got to like what you see out of some of these young kids. Kaysen Steele looking good. Elliot Page not on the floor a lot tonight, but still having some of these young guys. Caston Woods put up some good minutes, normally would score a little bit more than he did tonight, but we weren't settling for 3. So, and that's something that Caston has done better with this year. But, you look at this 1-4 start and you can get disheartened, but you look at the competition that we've played, and North City being a really good GEC school this year, which a lot of guys have put North City as a top 1 or 2 team in the conference. We've had a rough go. We've had a lot of tough competition, so nothing to hang your head about if you're a Hawks fan. We've really played well, and we were in every single game besides that game Wednesday night against Hamilton County. So score doesn't go out the way that you want, but sometimes you take your lumps early, you learn your lesson, and you come out in the second half of the season, especially with conference play starting next week, Coach. What do you think is going to be going on in the GEC conference this year?
Well, as we've seen already with North City playing Hardin County, that North City and Hardin County were considered the top 1 and 2 in preseason, and they put up a really good game. North City got them in the first time. But we're having a Crab Orchard team led by Coach Haddon that has been performing real well, won a tournament over there, and we're real proud of them too. Gadsden County's played some tough competition, played really close, and we've got to remember that for our Hawks, we got a young team. We have 1 senior, we start 4 juniors, we quickly come off the bench with 5 more sophomores. Now we do have a band playing in the background, so it might be kind of hard to hear. And that's one thing that North City got us, is they did run a sophomore and 2 freshmen in the first half, but when it came down to it, Coach Johnson stuck with 1 freshman, and then he was out there with 4 seniors on the court all the time, rotating a 5th one in and out. And the Gadsden County Hawks are young, and they're just going to keep growing every game through the season. So we're going to get stronger and better. Proud of the Hawks. They gave a great effort for us, and unfortunately, we just fell short tonight. They're going to keep working hard for us.
Well, again, Gadsden County is not done in this tournament. We have a pair of games tomorrow, 10 o'clock against Wayne City, a nice ball club there. So, again, we're going to have our hands full with a nice Wayne City Indians team. And then we'll come back at 5 o'clock to finish out the tournament against West Frankfort Cardinals at 5 p.m. So 10 a.m. against Wayne City and West Frankfort at 5 o'clock. We also have homecoming next Friday night, the 12th. So come out and support the boys and girls program. We will have games starting somewhere around 4:45, 4:30, 4:45. The JV Hawks will play a game, and then we'll have high school girls varsity squad will be in action. All these games in the high school gym, followed up by the high school boys in Thompsonville. Southern Illinois Sports' own Chris Dexter, who's got his really nice Facebook page and a big supporter of local sports, will be there covering the game. So if you're not following Chris Dexter, Southern Illinois Sports on Facebook, give him a follow. You'll see all kinds of action going on from his Facebook page about Gallatin County sports. So thank you guys for joining us here tonight, and appreciate again all the sponsors and everything that they do for our program and allow us to be able to bring these games to you. So again, North City with a 44-38 win here against the Hawks and the Hamilton County Tournament, and so long till next time.